What up, friends? How are you doing? Excuse me. So, I freaking passed out last night. Like, I didn't even do it. Like, I just laid down. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Okay, so I laid down last night. Like, we ate Raising Cane's, right? Which I've been craving like for the longest time. And my son's favorite meal ever is chicken. It doesn't matter from where. He likes chicken legs, chicken strips, chicken nuggets. Like, he just loves chicken. He prefers chicken over anything else. And I'm trying to get him to eat more proteins, because he was a very picky eater. Um, he has like textural issues in his mouth, so we introduce him little by little to new things, because if not, he'll eat the same thing every day. So we try to branch out. Okay, so that was branching out. But he actually does like it. So he ate all of his food, which is, he's been doing a lot of that lately, so I'm very proud of him. Very, very proud of him. So I wanted to talk about something about myself. Big surprise, I know. But I'm actually laying in my son's bed. When I came to this morning, and I'm like, I swear, I hope I didn't ass dial anybody last night, because whenever I sleep with my headphones on, I always dial somebody. I'm like, oh, I need to get rid of some numbers so that there's no like oopsies, because I don't know what I would say. I would be like, yeah, oh my gosh, I hope oh my goodness, no, because I don't even know what I would say. Anyways, so when I came to, because I remember laying down last night, I sent a text message. I was in the middle of an argument with somebody. I sent a text message, and I just laid down for 1 second. It was just gonna be for a second, and I passed out. I woke up this morning, and I'm like, "Where's my son?" He actually, whenever I fall asleep on his bed, he'll go sleep in my bed. So yeah. And so I go over there to check on him, and all of his squishmallows are on my bed with him. And he's like in the middle, like all comfy. But I was like, well, thanks for abandoning me. So I came back to lay down over here. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about something. Whenever you're going through changes, right? Um, like whenever you're doing something different in your life, like losing weight, um, being tidier around the house, or just being more um like doing more things for yourself, like being self-sufficient, whatever it is, whatever you want to do. Whenever you're trying to do things like that, you can measure your success or how good you're doing by visual, right? Visually seeing, like, oh, my house is clean all the time, or oh, my car's always clean. I don't have it dirty, or oh, I'm going to here every day, um, whatever, like exercising every day. Like, you can measure going to the gym, right? You can see yourself going to the gym every day. You can see the results in your body. Eating less, eating healthier, you can see the results, right? When you're doing something like what I'm doing, which is just being, um, just changing my ways, spiritually, being a different person in that aspect. Like, there's really no way of measuring that, like how, okay, like how I'm doing, because the best way that you can measure it is by how people react to you, right? But when people are still like I say, and I hope this makes sense, because like whenever I tell you guys that, people are still cautious when they talk to me, and I like, so like, I'm like, come on, like, I'm a different person. Like, you can tell me whatever you want. I'm not gonna be the way I was before, which the way I was before was very combative, very egotistical, like I just was, I didn't have any, like, if I had no excuses, then you shouldn't have any excuses. Like, I couldn't see the other side of things like I can now. Before it was like, well, I can do it. Why can't you do it? That used to be my response because I've lived a very rough life. Okay. I've been through so much and so much trauma in my life. And because of that, that's how I used to react to a lot of things. You know, I used to be a very no nonsense type of chick. Okay. And I didn't want to be like that anymore, because that wasn't really me. That was just a defense mechanism. That was just a trauma response. Like, just always fighting, that was just me, from what I've been through, and that's not how we should live our lives. We should make changes and be better people. Right. So it's tough, it's hard to measure your success when people are still afraid of you. You know what I mean? So but I will say that for the first time in a very long time, me and my daughter have always, we were like besties at one point in our life. And then towards her teenage years, we kind of our relationship changed a little. Okay. And I've been working on that a lot lately. And for the first time, and for her whole life, she would always prefer like her other parent, over me. And for the first time, I'm actually the preferred parent. So, I mean, I don't know if I like that. It should be equal on both sides, but that's never happened in our relationship. Even when we were like besties and close, she always preferred the other parent. You know what I mean? Excuse me. I'm disgusting. But now with things that have gone on recently, within the past few years, she's kind of been to where she favors me now. I don't agree with that because it should be equal, but hey, I'm going to enjoy it while I can. Just kidding. Anyways, so yeah, there's that. Also, fun fact is yesterday I had my first cup of coffee for the New Year's. I cut down a lot on the coffee that I was drinking. And I actually had 2 cups. I had one in the morning, like I normally do, or like I used to do. And then I had just one at work. So there's that. Anyways, so I just wanted to share that information with you. And that's pretty much it. Okay, I'll probably go live later on. I'm off today, so we shall see what I get into today. Okay, bye-bye.